A lot of people might think that reading these books for a baby might be a little bit over the top, and it is common that a baby's books have not a lot or just one item on a page. The thing is, we have loads of those books and we love them as well. But for me, reading is bonding time, and I want to tell my baby a story just so she can see my facial expressions and hear different tones in my voice and be exposed to lots of great vocabulary. So for me, I like to pick board books that are slightly longer and give me that chance to talk more with my little ones. So if you do want recommendations for simple board books, please let me know, like these ones. I will be more than happy to help you. But for today, I'm going to talk about my favorite collections that are interesting books for babies and toddlers. Right, Once Upon a World. This collection is my absolute favorite collection out of all of them. These books are like a tour around the world. I love the fact that each of the characters are from different parts of the world. I think there's countries including India, Africa, Japan, Mexico, Russia, and more. It teaches children about diversity, and our daughter is actually half Indian and half African, so we love the fact that one day she can relate to some of these books a lot more. When she was little, she couldn't actually get through more than about 4 pages. I'm talking about when she was about 5 days old. She couldn't get through more than 4 pages of a book, and now she can sit and listen to a whole book like this, as long as she's in the mood, obviously. But she's really, really engrossed in the images, and it's just a lovely collection. So Once Upon a Time, this is the Once Upon a Time collection. When I was little, I remember being read fables to a lot. So this just brought back a lot of memories. These types of books eventually teach children emotional intelligence, which isn't something that you always find in every book. The illustrations are just beautiful, so colorful, so bold. And the text is really, really simple to read and ideal for reading as a bedtime story. One nice thing is that these books will really grow with your baby, because at the back, there's a reference section and it explains the cultural history behind that story. So it's a really nice touch when you come to discuss that later on, obviously, when your baby gets a little bit older. So I really like this collection. Okay, the See, Touch, Feel collection. We actually got this one as a gift, and I actually went ahead and bought all of the ones that were available. I think there's a lot more available, but they've got about a year to wait for those ones to come out. So when they do come out, I'll definitely be grabbing them. But these are really sturdy books, bright photographs in, as you can see. I love all the images in these books, and they've got these textures. So they're specially designed to stimulate curiosity through sensory play. So I don't know if you can tell there, but I'm going to put in a clip in here of my daughter. We were reading the story this morning, and you can see the images are quite raised. So it's really good for children to sort of rub the pages and see what they can feel. So all of the pages are really colorful. You can follow, I think there's some of them, I think it's colors. Yes, it is colors. So there's areas where you can hear it says trace the swirling water, and you can teach them to trace, things like that. So it really helps with motor skills as well. So I definitely would recommend, what happened there? I definitely would recommend this collection as well. Okay, this collection is called Fair Stories. I think it's great if you can't really get your baby to concentrate, because it tells a classic story in just 10 pages, which is actually just 5 double page spreads. So just like that. Across the board, I think we have a lot of short versions of classic stories. So when we tell the longer versions in the future, I think it'll be really nice to compare these books the to the longer versions, so you can see if your toddler can pick up on differences between stories. So as you can see, they've all got these little moving parts. It even says here push, pull, slide. So there's lots of, look at that one spins, and so on. So it's really fun for babies to get involved in that as well when they can. Obviously that's probably when they're a little bit older, because my daughter definitely can't do that yet, but she does like to eat the books, so that's progress. Okay, Pika Flat books have really, really great images as well, and lots of flaps that feel really, really secure for now anyway. I don't think our daughter's come close to ripping them off yet. They have lots of great vocabulary in there. These words are the types of, or these animals even in this book in particular, are animals that we haven't actually seen in, you know, those simple board books that have random, well, simple animals anyway. So for example, this one, It's a really simple book, again, called Zoo. It's one of those board books that you would start off with in the beginning. So that's why I really, really like these books, because they have so much more vocabulary and you can expose them to a lot more. I think the illustrations are really good, as I probably already said. So that's definitely one of our favorites. So I really hope you like some of the books that I mentioned and that you give them a try. If you want to know some tips and tricks on how to read effectively to your baby, click on the video that you can see on the screen or in the description down below. I'll link it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.